I need you to listen carefully, because if you ever see a road that isn't on your map, don't take it. We did, and we never found our way back the same. I've been on a lot of late-night drives, the kind where the road feels endless, and everything outside your headlights just disappears into black. It's usually peaceful, just you, the car, and the sound of the engine. That's what it was supposed to be that night. We were heading back from a weekend trip. Nothing crazy. Just a couple days out of town, trying to get away for a bit. Me and Adam had done drives like this before, so it wasn't anything new. We left later than we should have. I think it was around 1:30 in the morning when we got on the highway. There weren't many cars. Actually, there were none. Not behind us. Not ahead. Just an empty road stretching out forever. At first it felt normal. We had music playing, windows slightly cracked, just enough cold air coming in to keep us awake. Adam was driving. I was in the passenger seat, half watching the road, half looking out into the darkness. You know how it gets after a few hours? Everything starts to blend together. Same lane lines, same reflectors, same rhythm. You stop thinking about where you are. You just drive. I remember checking the time. 2:17 a.m. For some reason, that stuck with me. Not sure why. The music cut out right after that. Not like it faded. It just stopped. Dead silence. Did you pause it? I asked. Adam shook his head. No. He tapped the screen a couple times, trying to bring it back. Nothing happened. No sound, no signal. Just the faint hum of the engine again. We both kind of laughed it off at first. Bad reception, dead zone. Happens all the time, right? But something about the silence felt heavier than it should have. That's when Adam leaned forward slightly. Hey, he pointed ahead. You see that? At first I didn't. Then I noticed it. A road, branching off to the right. It didn't look like a normal exit. No overhead sign, no lights, no markings. Just a narrow stretch of asphalt cutting into the darkness. We both stared at it as we got closer. It came up fast, too fast, like it hadn't been there until the last second. That wasn't on the map, I said. Adam didn't answer right away. He was looking at the GPS. The screen flickered, just once. Then it refreshed. Rerouting, it said. We both looked at each other, then back at the screen. The route had changed, shorter now, by almost 20 minutes. Take the next right, the GPS said. We looked back at the road again. That same road. Still no sign, still no light, still nothing around it. Should we? Adam asked. I hesitated. Something about it didn't feel right. I couldn't explain it. It just didn't. But then I looked at the time again. 2:17. Still. And I don't know why that bothered me, but it did. It'll save time, Adam said. Probably just a back road. I nodded slowly. Yeah, probably. We were already right beside it. No time to think. No time to double check. So Adam turned the wheel, and we took it. The moment we did, everything changed. The road got narrower, almost immediately, like it wasn't built for regular traffic. The headlights didn't reach as far anymore. I noticed that first. The beam just stopped, like something was cutting it off. Trees started lining both sides of the road, thick, too thick, and too close. The temperature dropped. I could feel it through the window, cold air creeping in. Neither of us said anything for a while. We just kept driving. The road didn't curve much, didn't turn, didn't split. It just kept going straight. And the deeper we went, the darker it got. That's when Adam spoke again. Quiet this time. Why does it feel so off? I didn't answer right away. Because I felt it too. It wasn't just the darkness. It wasn't just the road. It was everything. The air felt still. Too still. No wind. No leaves moving. No sound outside the car at all. Just us and the road. And that's when I realized something. Something I wish I noticed earlier. We hadn't passed a single sign. Not one. No mile markers, no exits, no warnings, nothing. Just road. I slowly turned around in my seat, looked behind us. The highway was gone, not far away, not fading into the distance. Gone, like it was never there. I turned back slowly, heart beating a little faster now. Adam. He already knew. I could see it in his face. We should turn around. But he didn't, because right then, the GPS spoke again. Continue straight. And something about the way it said it felt different. Not wrong, not broken, just not the same. We should have turned around right then. The moment the GPS spoke again, we should have just stopped the car, reversed, and gone back. But we didn't. Adam kept driving, not fast, not slow, just steady. Like if we didn't react, nothing would get worse. Continue straight. The GPS repeated it. Same tone, same calm voice. I stared at the screen. Something about it felt off. Does that sound different to you? I asked. Adam didn't answer right away. He just tightened his grip on the wheel. Yeah, he said finally. Just a little. We kept going. The trees got closer. I don't mean it felt like it. I mean physically closer. The road narrowed. Barely enough for the car now. Branches hung low on both sides, brushing against the windows as we passed. The sound was wrong too. Not like normal branches scraping metal. Softer, slower, like they were dragging. I leaned forward slightly, trying to see past the headlights, but it didn't help. The darkness ahead just swallowed everything. How long have we been on this road? I asked. Adam glanced at the dashboard, then frowned. I don't know. I looked at the clock. 2:17 a.m. Still, my stomach dropped. That's not right. Adam tapped the screen. Once, twice. Nothing changed. The seconds weren't moving. The time wasn't changing. We were driving, but time wasn't. Okay, I said quietly. Okay, something's wrong. Adam didn't respond. He was staring into the rearview mirror. I followed his gaze. At first, I didn't see it. Then I did. A car, far behind us, just at the edge of visibility. No headlights, no reflections, no light at all. Just a shape. It wasn't gaining on us. It wasn't falling back. It was matching us. Exactly. Tell me you see that, Adam said. I see it. Neither of us looked away. Maybe it's just... I stopped, because even saying it out loud didn't make sense. Why doesn't it have lights? Adam asked. I didn't answer, because I didn't have one. We kept driving. Minutes passed, or at least, it felt like minutes. The road didn't change. The trees didn't change. Everything stayed exactly the same. Then we saw the sign. A wooden sign, bent slightly to the left, rotting. We both went quiet. I've seen that before, I said. Adam nodded slowly. Yeah. We drove past it. 5 seconds later, it appeared again. Same angle, same damage, same position. We hadn't turned, we hadn't looped, but it was there, again. Okay, no. Adam shook his head. No, that's not possible. He pressed harder on the gas. The engine responded. The car sped up, but the road didn't change. The trees stayed the same distance. The darkness stayed the same depth. And the car behind us stayed exactly where it was. Why isn't it getting smaller? Adam said. We were going faster now. Way faster. But nothing moved. Not the road. Not the trees. Not the car. It was like we were stuck. Like we were moving, but not actually going anywhere. That's when I noticed something else. The fuel gauge. It was dropping. Slow at first, then faster. Way too fast. That's not right, I said. Adam looked down, then back up. No. No. The needle kept moving. We hadn't been driving long enough for that. Not even close. But it kept going down, like something was draining it. Turn around, I said. I'm trying. Adam turned the wheel slightly. The car shifted, but the road didn't. We were still going straight. No matter what he did, the road didn't let us leave it. Continue straight. The GPS again. Same voice, same calm tone. But now, it didn't feel like a suggestion. It felt like an order. I looked back again. The car behind us was closer now. Not much, just enough to notice. Still no headlights, still no detail, just a shape, watching us, following us, waiting. And for the first time, I realized something I couldn't shake. It wasn't following us because it wanted to pass. It was following us because we weren't supposed to stop. Adam, I know, he said. His voice was lower now, tighter. We're not alone. We drove in silence after that. No music, no talking, no sound except the engine. And even that felt quieter now, like something was taking the sound away. That's when we saw it. Far ahead, a light, warm, soft, different from everything else. Do you see that? I asked. Adam nodded. Yeah. For the first time since we turned onto that road, something looked normal, something real. We didn't even question it. We just drove toward it. And as we got closer, the car behind us got closer too. Still no lights, still no detail. Just there, matching us, waiting. We didn't question the light. We didn't stop to think. We just drove toward it. It was the only thing that looked normal. The only thing that felt real. After everything we had just seen, we needed something to make sense. Maybe it's a house, I said. My voice sounded different, tighter, like I was trying to convince myself more than him. Or a gas station, Adam said. Neither of us believed it, but we said it anyway. The light flickered slightly, warm, steady. It didn't look like headlights, didn't look like streetlights either. It looked still. We kept driving. 1 minute passed, then another. The light didn't get closer, not even a little. Adam leaned forward slightly, squinting. Why isn't it getting bigger? I didn't answer, because I already knew. We were moving. The speedometer showed it, the engine felt it, but the distance wasn't changing. It stayed exactly where it was. Same size, same brightness, same position. That's not possible, Adam muttered. He pressed harder on the gas. The car surged forward. The trees blurred slightly at the edges. But the light didn't move. It didn't react, didn't shift, didn't get closer. It just stayed. And that's when I felt it again. That pressure in my chest. Stronger now, like something was building. Don't, I said. Adam glanced at me. Don't what? Don't go faster. He hesitated, then slowly eased off the gas. The car slowed, and behind us, something changed. I looked in the mirror. The car. It was closer now, much closer. Still no headlights, still no detail, but now I could see its shape clearly, too clearly. It didn't look like a normal car anymore. The proportions were wrong, too long, too low, like something was stretched. That's not a car, I said quietly. Adam didn't respond. He was staring straight ahead now. I know. The thing behind us didn't speed up. It didn't rush us. It just closed the distance, slowly, deliberately, matching us again, but closer this time. Close enough that it felt like it didn't need to hide anymore. The road ahead didn't change. Still straight, still endless, still dark. The light flickered again, just once, and for a split second, it changed. I blinked. Did you see that? I asked. Adam nodded slowly. Yeah, it moved, but it hadn't moved closer. It just shifted, like it wasn't fixed in one place, like it wasn't a destination. It was something else, something watching us approach. The GPS turned on again. No warning, no flicker this time. Just on. The screen was different. No map, no route, just a single black background with white text. Continue. That was it. Not continue straight. Not continue to destination. Just continue. Adam laughed. But it wasn't normal. It was short, dry, nervous. Continue where? He said. The screen didn't change. The voice didn't play. Just the word. Sitting there, waiting. The thing behind us moved again, closer. I could feel it now. Not hear it. Not see it clearly. But feel it. Like pressure against the back of my head. Like something right behind you. When you know you shouldn't turn around. Adam, I know, he said. His hands were tight on the wheel now, knuckles pale. We don't stop. Why not? He didn't answer right away. Then he said it, quiet. Because it hasn't tried to stop us yet. That sat in the air, heavy. We kept moving. The light flickered again, longer this time. And when it came back, it looked different, dimmer, further. Or maybe it had never been closer at all. The car behind us didn't change speed, didn't react. It just followed, waiting. And for the first time, I realized something that made everything worse. That light ahead of us wasn't leading us out. And whatever was behind us wasn't chasing us. They were both part of the same thing. And we were exactly where we were supposed to be. The engine stuttered. Just once. Then again. Adam's grip tightened. No, no, no. The dashboard lights flickered. The speed dropped. And for a moment, everything went quiet. The light ahead disappeared. Completely. Gone. The road ahead turned into pure darkness. And behind us, whatever that thing was, finally stopped. Right there. Close enough now that if we turned around, we would see it clearly. Neither of us moved. Neither of us looked. And then the GPS spoke again. Clear. Calm. Prepare to exit. The engine didn't die all at once. It struggled. A low stutter. Then another. The car jerked slightly forward, then lost power. Come on, Adam muttered, pressing the gas again. Nothing. The speed dropped. 60, 40, 20. And then we stopped. Right there. In the middle of the road. No lights ahead. No movement around us. Just darkness. The dashboard flickered once. Twice. Then went black. The headlights dimmed slowly, like something was draining them, until they were gone. And just like that, we were sitting in complete darkness. No engine. No sound. No light. I didn't move. I didn't even breathe. Because in that moment, I knew something. We weren't supposed to stop. And now that we had, whatever was waiting behind us didn't have to wait anymore. Don't turn around, Adam said quietly. I hadn't even realized I was about to, but I stopped. Because he was right. If we looked, there was no going back from that. The air felt different now, heavier, like the space inside the car wasn't safe anymore. And then, the GPS turned back on, bright, sudden. It lit up the entire interior for a second. Both of us flinched. The screen was still black, no map, no route, just text. Prepare to exit. I stared at it. No. Adam didn't say anything. The message didn't change. It just stayed there, waiting. And then it repeated. Prepare to exit, slower this time. Like it wasn't a suggestion anymore. It was a step, a command. Something shifted behind us. Not a sound, not movement, a feeling. Like something had gotten closer, close enough now, that we didn't need to see it. We could feel it, right there, waiting for us to do exactly what we were told. Adam, I said. My voice didn't sound like mine anymore. What if we don't? He didn't answer. He was staring straight ahead, and I followed his eyes. Because something had changed. The road ahead wasn't empty anymore. At first, I thought it was just the darkness playing tricks. But then, it moved. Something was standing there. Not close. Not far. Right in front of the car. Blocking the road. Still. Waiting. The GPS spoke again. Clear. Calm. Exit the vehicle. The thing in front of us tilted its head. Too slow. Too controlled. And for a second, I understood something. I wish I didn't. We weren't being chased. We weren't being followed. We had been brought here, exactly where we were supposed to be. And now, we were at the part where we had to choose. We didn't move. Neither of us did. The car was dead. The road was gone. And whatever was out there was waiting. "Don't open the door," I said. Adam didn't respond. He was still staring forward, at the thing in the road. "I'm not," he said, but his voice didn't sound certain. The GPS didn't repeat itself right away this time. It just sat there, waiting, like it already knew what we were going to do, or what we weren't. I could feel it now, not just behind us, not just in front, all around us, like the road wasn't a place. It was something we were inside of. "Adam," I said again, "listen to me. We don't get out." Silence. Then, slowly, he shook his head. "We already did." I froze. "What?" He didn't look at me. He just kept staring forward. "We took the road," he said. That was it. The GPS flickered, then changed. The text updated. "Exit confirmed." My heart dropped. No. The thing in front of us moved again. Just slightly. Enough to step closer, and for a second, just a second, I saw its shape clearly, and I wish I didn't, because it wasn't a person. It wasn't even trying to look like one. It was something else. Something that didn't belong on any road. Something that had been waiting, not for us to arrive, but for us to understand. The darkness behind us shifted again. The thing that had followed us wasn't following anymore. It was there. Right behind the car. Close enough now that if we turned around, there would be no space between us and it. And that's when everything went quiet. Not just silent. Gone. No sound. No air. No feeling. Just stillness. The GPS screen faded slowly. The last thing it showed, before it went black, was a new message. "Thank you for following directions." And then, everything disappeared. We didn't move. Not at first. The car was dead. The road was gone. And whatever was out there was waiting. "Don't open the door," I said. Adam didn't answer. He just kept staring forward at the thing standing in the road. It hadn't moved again, but it didn't need to. It was already exactly where it needed to be. The GPS screen flickered softly. Still on. Still glowing. "Exit the vehicle." Same calm voice, same tone, like nothing was wrong. "Turn it off," I said. "I can't," Adam whispered. His hands were still on the wheel, but they weren't gripping it anymore. They were just resting there, like he wasn't fully there. "Adam." "Nothing." "Adam, look at me." He didn't, and that's when I noticed something. He wasn't blinking. Not once. Just staring forward, like he was waiting for something. The thing in the road shifted slightly. Closer. Not walking. Not stepping. Just closer. Like distance didn't matter to it. The air inside the car felt wrong now. Too thick. Too quiet. Like we weren't breathing the same air anymore. "Adam, we're not getting out," I said. He finally spoke. Quiet. Calm. "We already did." I felt my chest tighten. "What do you mean?" He didn't answer. The GPS screen changed. The text updated. "Exit confirmed." "No," I said immediately. "No, that's not..." The screen flickered again, and then went black. At the same time, the thing in front of us moved again, and this time, it came close enough for me to see it clearly. I wish it hadn't, because it wasn't human. It wasn't even trying to look human. Its shape was wrong. Too long, too still, like something pretending, but not understanding how. And behind us, something else shifted. I didn't turn around. forgotten something important. I sat up, looked around my room. Everything was normal. Too normal. And then I checked my phone. No messages, no calls, no signal history. Nothing from that night. Like it never happened. Except it did. Because when I went outside the next morning, my car was still there, parked in the driveway. But it wasn't right. The fuel tank was empty, completely drained. And I know for a fact it wasn't before. I opened the door. Everything inside looked normal, except the GPS. The screen was black, dead. But for just a second, it flickered, and I saw it. One line. Route completed. Then it shut off again. I didn't touch it after that. I didn't drive for a while either. Not at night. Not alone. But that's not the part that still bothers me. It's Adam. Because I tried calling him, texting him. Nothing. I even went to his house, knocked on the door, and when his mom answered, she looked confused, like she didn't recognize the name.
It's just
Adam,
me, the
she
road,
said.
and a million silent signs.
I don't know anyone by that name.
Headlights carve a
I
tunnel
laughed.
through the dark. Everything
At
else is
first,
endless. Shooting
I
star.
thought she was joking, but she wasn't. She showed me
Feels like I'm
photos,
steering through the sky.
family pictures. He wasn't in any of them.
It's just me, the road, and a million
And
silent
that's when I
suns.
realized something that I
Headlights
haven't been
carve
able
a
to
tunnel
shake
through the dark.
since.
Everything else
I don't
is
remember
endless.
the
Shooting
drive
star.
before the road. I don't remember where we came from. I
Feels
don't
like I'm
remember the
steering
trip,
through the sky.
the hotel, the city, nothing. Just the road.
It's just
the
me,
turn,
the road,
just
and a million
that
silent
night.
suns.
And sometimes when it's
Headlights
quiet,
carve a tunnel through the dark.
really
Everything
quiet,
else is
I
endless.
still hear
Shooting star.
that voice, calm, clear.
Feels like I'm
Continue.
steering through
And
the
I
sky.
swear, every time I hear it, the time
It's
is
just
always the
me,
same.
the road, and a million
2:17
silent
a.m.
suns.
And for a second,
Headlights carve a
Just a
tunnel
second.
through the dark.
I feel
Everything
like I'm
else
still
is
there.
endless. Shooting star.
still sitting in that car, still on that road, waiting for the next
Feels like
instruction.
I'm steering